Oh no. All right. Oh no. Oh no. No. Forgot to plug the controller in. I'm at practice. Gonna have to close the ship down. Rawr. Studio mode. That's fine. Ah. Oh. Hey Fusor, how's it going? Game host. Bow, 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 bow. Why did we start here? Very odd. Very odd. Hi everybody. Hello. Hello. I gotta do a little tidy, huh? I'll do a little tidy. Little Thundershark post-it note from last week. Dang, just none of the sub things are working. Still. Okay. Except for this one, which is the debug one. Out of here, debug one. You can just sit here. Out of sight, out of mind. Burden bear in your Twitch notifications? Well, at least a bear. At least a bear. Ba, 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 ba. Let's see. Can you guys do anything else? Yeah, that's working. Hey, my sub bomb wasn't larg. I need to talk first. Not getting me. It's not giving me the sizes, huh? I'm in Massey. I'm on a little bit today. See my grandparents. Hope Undertale was good. I will talk about that when the bird is here. When the bird is here. Yeah, thank you. Good morning. This one's slightly bigger, right? The bird has 20 minutes to let you know. Big bombs, you say? Yeah, they're not. Yeah. Look, they're not working. This one is though. Unclear. Unclear. Yours are little. I don't know why. I don't know why. This build is still from like the 10th of June. So bear with me. I gotta fix it before the weekend. Can you hear the music? Good. Why the rush? Because it needs to be fixed. What's on at the weekend? Maybe something. If if I get it fixed. Seeing me talk casually while seeing you fling off while talking casually is very good. Thank you. I aim for comedy. I'm not very good at being funny all on my own, so I aim for a little bit of physical comedy. That's what I do. I bring physical comedy to the YouTube space. YouTube? VTube space. You're driving to Cumbria. Cumbria is in the UK. Unless it's another place that that the Cumbrians went to, and then they named it Cumbria because they missed home. Oh, you live in Bristol. That's also a place in the UK. Why are you taking so many names, bro? Or York. We should just call York Old York. No. I hear the shuffling of feet. I hear the flutter of wings in the belfry. I hear the click of a Cintiq tablet being turned on. I hear the shuffle of feet receding. But New York is also quite old now. Yeah, we should call it the old New York. Instead of the new New York. Call it the old New York. And let's have another York. I know. Let's put it in the China Sea. Atlant York. Old New York was once New Amsterdam. For serious? I didn't know that. Really? You're saying New York used to be called New Amsterdam, and then someone was like, nah. Why they changed it, I can't say. I feel like you guys are pulling some rug on me. You both said why they changed it, I can't say, around the same time. This is from some fucking musical or something, right? You guys all know it's a They Might Be Giants song. I knew it. 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 I knew there was something happening. It is fact though. But it's also real. Song lyrics can't be real. All song lyrics are fiction. Can't put oh. This song's too intense for my chill morning learning. Imagine if they played this over the speaker in schools. Learn, children, learn about the history of cities. Colonizers, man. Well, I guess way back on the east coast of the Americas, the English beat the Dutch out of a name somehow. I don't know, man. I don't know the history. Teach me. Listen to Constantinople. To Constantinople. That one. Istanbul was once Constantinople. Traded, no battle. Traded? Oh. Oh, there's a part in New York that's still called Harlem, which was named after the Dutch city Haarlem. Oh, that's cool. That's where Daredevil lives. No, wait. He's Hell's Kitchen. Which one's Harlem? Harlem might be... Which one's Harlem? Where the Globetrotter. Look, is it Luke Cage? Is Luke Cage from Harlem? Yeah. Yeah, one of them. As proof of the whole New Amsterdam history. Pretty cool. Yankees is just a Dutch name, Jan Kies. Oh. 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 Dutch get around, huh? Especially in the... When was it colonized? How long has it been there? There's a stone in New York that is got Doig on it. True facts. Truth. I speak truth. I'm true. Hi Swifty. Hi.
Getting under my stream blanket, hold on.
Yeah, Brandy, but it's on the front of a building. It's like it's on display.
Mister, am I allowed to see the stream? That's something I can do.
You weren't here.
I'm here now.
And now that you're here, now I'll do it.
If you want me to be here, you have to make me feel welcome, which means you need to prepare the space. You need to cleanse it. You need to make sure that I can see the stream. You need to make it comfortable for me. You need to make it a Swift, friendly space where I won't appear. Like Santa Claus, I require carrots and mince pies and cookies and an open fireplace.
An open fireplace?
Yeah.
No, you can get in the radiators, man.
You can get in the radiators.
You can get in the radiators.
Scary. When you hear your radiators rattling, that's a Santa.
He knows when you are cold. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, it's alright. It's not just gonna open. Alright.
He knows if you pay the electricity bill.
Chat.
I hate to say it, but you may have started the stream without my controller being connected.
Oh, that's okay. I probably did though. I did it to myself.
I did it
to my own. Or who are you looking at here? Who's this?
Who? I don't know. You tell me.
Reddit's chat. Whatever. Here you go.
You tell me.
I'm telling you.
Tell me.
I'm telling you.
Tell me.
Can you read this okay, or is this too small?
I can read it okay.
Okay.
Hi everybody.
I have to close it down.
Fud says, God, I could mess up a mince pie. Right? They're so good.
Turn your controller on.
It is on.
Okay.
I've got black coffee, guys, because I ran out of milk. I like my coffee without milk. My coffee I also like without milk.
Why are we starting off screen these days?
You put too much milk in for me. You put too much milk in for me.
I love a good bit of milk, even though I'm lactose intolerant.
Yes.
I wouldn't have anything without milk by choice.
No, me either.
I will just deal with the consequences.
You're right. Well, we don't have any. We're out. We're out, Chief.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh.
Well.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to see what the thing was at the bottom right.
I don't know what it. I don't know what it is.
Oh, it tells you what camera you're on. What is that?
What is that?
That's like a moldy bag or something.
Why is that there?
I don't know.
What is that? It's in the UI.
Yeah, I don't know. I was trying to get it. Doggy's squinting at OBS like that's gonna tell him.
Oh, it might be OBS.
Well, what is it though? That's the raccoon. That is an upside down scrambles.
It isn't.
That's his feet.
That is an upside down scrambles.
See? in there. Hold on, let me grab him. I'll take him.
There you go.
Take him over here.
All right.
And throw him off the ship.
All right.
Yeah. There we go. Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Old York. I don't know what that's in reference to.
We're talking about how everything's called a different name.
Hi Swifty and Doink, how's Undertale music? I've just finished chapter 2 of Deltarune and loving it. That's so cool. I hope you enjoy chapter 3 when you get to it. Ow, wow, wow. The concert was awesome. Thank you for asking. We had a really good time.
Yeah.
It was really nice to take a break for a couple of days and go and do some stuff.
Concert was alright.
Mm-hmm.
I think we might have sat a little too to one side and got less of the stereo experience, but we were close and we could see the musicians.
Thundershock! Yeah, the coolest thing was being able to see them all play it.
Yeah.
Because we were so close to the stage. The least cool thing was I think that where we were sitting, the balancing wasn't the best. We were right next to a speaker.
Yeah.
And so we got a lot of like the really high stuff and the bass, but not a lot of like the mid-tones.
Yeah.
So I think if we'd been sat further back, the sound would have been more balanced out for us.
It was still good though.
Force Manus, how was the concert for you? We looked for you, but we realised we didn't know.
We didn't know what to
we
look
didn't know what we
for.
were looking for. If we'd all have been smart, we would have messaged just beforehand and been like, hey, I'm going to be wearing, like, I don't know, a yellow hoodie or something. So you would know what to look for. I don't know if you went to the matinee or the evening showing. There were so many people there.
Lots of people.
There were so many people. We were like right at the front on the left.
Yeah.
You went to the evening one. We weren't even at the same one.
We weren't even at the same one.
We were looking for you at the one at like, what was it, 3 p.m. or something?
3 p.m. We were there from
Well-
2. But
Well, no wonder we didn't see you.
that's funny. We probably might have caught you as you were queuing. What time did you start queuing?
Oh, yeah, because when we came out, people were already queuing.
We didn't really bother about the queue all that much. You queued at 6:30. Yeah.
Yeah.
We did the same thing. We queued at 2 when the doors opened. We just joined the queue and walked in.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
It pretty much.
Well, since you have assigned seats anyway, it's not
Yeah,
like the queue
right?
really matters
Like it
that
doesn't
much.
it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that really matters is how much time you had to get comfy
Yeah,
and get a drink and buy some merch. And get the merch fast.
I'm so happy that you enjoyed the concert though. I love the structure of it. During ours, Force Manus, it was really funny. I think whoever was operating the visuals behind the musicians played the wrong one accidentally. And they had to stop and like run backstage to be like, hey, hey, no, it's this song next. It was really funny though. The composer like handled it with a lot of grace and humor.
Yes.
He was like, 1 second, hold on.
And when he came back, he was like, I just wanted more applause.
Yeah. Oh, Largy Daisy, you have to go.
Largy
Well,
Daisy
thank you for being here.
wanted to know what you thought of the Undertale concert. And you've told them now.
Yeah, I really liked it. I really liked it. But honestly, even better than the Undertale concert was just getting to go away for a couple of days
Yeah.
and do stuff away from the computer and see things and hang out with Doig.
Me.
Even though we work next to each other, 3 feet away from each other, we don't get to hang out very often.
Who are you?
We don't get to like, because when we finish work, Doig often wants to play Rocket League or something, so he's through here and I go and read or something or go through to the room. Yeah, the lawnmower guy is back. Actually, I think this is the bins. I think they're taking the bins. Sorry, guys. How extra lovely have the cats been since you returned?
A little bit.
Not.
No.
They did
When
miss
you
it,
were
I think.
watching Evangelion, Kuma was all up in my face parting.
he?
Yeah.
Aww.
He was cute.
Yeah,
and
they're cute.
he lay behind my monitor. He's been sticking close.
First man, as I will say, I did cry for the first act. The intrinsic side of the waterworks just unleashed. I think I also started crying on the first song
Yes. And then
because I was like, "Dog, I'm already crying."
yes.
And then the one where
Whereas I was a stone cold bitch.
the one where that you're walking through the house and the music really swells, that I was weeping through that entire thing.
And telling the story of a character.
Yeah, I couldn't see. I was crying so much.
Oh, you can read it.
Yeah. Hey, V! Allah!
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 Alonzi.
You were in pain, me too. It was good though, right? It was so good.
Was there background visuals? Yeah, they showed footage of the game from the section. Like if they were playing like a theme or area music, they would show walking, like gameplay of walking through that area.
Coffee.
It was kind of funny. There was one when it was like the kind of like lava area, and you could tell that they were getting footage for it, and you could tell that the person who was getting footage was like, "This song's longer than I thought," and they were just walking around in circles. They're like, "I'm gonna hop over this way. I'm gonna hop over that way. Oh shit! I'm back where I began. Oh, I guess I'll do it again then."
Yeah. Yeah. I will say the one thing that
there was so much more of that hot area to go to show that they could have used.
True. They could have showed the core and stuff. But one of the things that I think I wish had been a little different about the concert is a lot of the songs. There was a really big focus on making it sound exactly like it does in game.
Yeah.
So a lot of like very digital sound fonts and using an electric keyboard and such. I'm really trying to nail exactly how it sounds in the game. But I didn't necessarily want to hear exactly how it sounds in the game. I wanted to hear it like orchestrated and arranged. So I was hoping that some of the tunes they would do with more of the analog instruments.
Yes.
Which is just a style choice. Like, I think they did an amazing job of replicating exactly how it sounds. And it sounded really good. I was just like, damn, I would have loved to have heard this played by a suite of violins instead of like on the electric keyboard. Oh, Muppet Song was so jazzy. Oh, Muppet Song was amazing.
There were a lot of parents with kids that we saw in the audience, like as we were queuing. So I wonder if the parents were like, Undertale. What's this? And then we're like, oh.
Oh, hello, Shiv. Shiv said I started replaying Undertale today because I just finished chapter 2 of Deltarune. I forgot how much I love Toby Game. Toby Game's good. Yeah. It had that swell of love in my heart when we heard all the music being played.
I thought we would get like melodies. Medleys. I thought we would get like interweaving one into another. Like when there were different versions with the same motifs, I thought we'd have like more ya woo and then a ya and a woo, but there was very much like play track, fade, start new track. In a way.
Yeah, it was very much like this is the soundtrack. Here are the tracks on the soundtrack. He says I went to a similar concert for The Witcher and that was so good. Ooh.
Oh,
I'd love to go to one for a game where the music is already like composed like it would be played by an orchestra.
that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Postmana says my sister never played the game, so when Flowey's boss fight happened, I just saw her turn to look at me in horror for the visual. Yeah.
That's yes.
The weird, horrible Photoshop image. Yeah. A Skyrim concert would go hard.
Yeah.
What would I most like to see? If I could choose a game. I'm thinking.
Do you want to listen to the same music that everybody's listening to?
A Persona one would be amazing. Although that would also be really digital.
Ooh, if they, like you're saying Hades concert, but if they just did a whole kind of, is it Supergiant? They did a whole Supergiant concert, it would be amazing. Because all of their games, the composer for them. And he goes hard.
The Shadow of the Colossus concert. I would shit. That would be amazing.
Me and Shiv on the same wavelength.
I would love a Shadow of the Colossus concert. That'd be so cool.
Oh, and then could have big puppets.
Yeah.
Right? Like they could do a big puppet show behind.
Important question. V, have you ever played Shadow of the Colossus? No.
But you hear it's good.
Yes. It's a good game.
That's funny.
It's one of my favorite games of all time. Oh, yeah, the Greek god musical game, Stray Gods. That'd be a cool concert, especially if they got the vocalist to come and sing their parts. Yeah.
It's Witcher music playing on stream right now.
Right now. Like a rose lost at sea.
Geralt of Rivia.
Hmm.
Do you want to hear it?
Mm-hmm.
Give me your headphones then.
Take my headphones, baby.
Is this from The Witcher 3? I think it might be.
Hold on, the wire for my headphones is so long. This. Take it.
There you go.
I got my headphones on.
I never quite got into Witcher 3. I started playing Witcher 3 and I was like, yo, I have to play Witcher 1 and 2 to kind of get the feel of this. So I installed Witcher 1. I started to play Witcher 1 and I was like, I'm sure the story in this is very good, but this gameplay is eating my soul.
Hey, Artie. I was like, this isn't Witcher. What are you talking about?
Yeah. So I might go back to 3 and just say, fuck it. I'll just learn about Geralt as we go. You have to read all the books. I would be up for either watching all of the cinematics to understand the story of Witcher 1 and 2 or reading the books and then going. Witcher 3 is a standalone, don't worry. But okay. Or just play 3. Okay, I'll just play 3.
Just play 3.
Should I play 3?
Yeah.
I'll play 3. I've started playing 3.
I think you should.
And I was like, I'm running through the hills and I'm fighting things.
He says, I love the books growing up as an adult. I imagine they are aggravating. How come? What are they written in like a very teen fiction way or something?
Geralt loses his memory at the beginning of 3. Does he?
Does he?
I might not remember him forgetting.
That's Moonbear shit.
There was a dream.
It was a dream.
I'm gonna have to
Don't
replay
let you
it.
get your soapbox. Get up there, V. I want to hear about it. I'll let you into Yap. I don't know how we do that. We're not cool like you streamers. We don't know how to do shit like that. We'd have to go into like a public server or something.
Talk about it later.
Fine, whatever. Crash into your Chivalry stream to ask you about the Witcher books. And
Yeah.
not play the game. Just
You could
ask you about the books.
You could do a book club on the Witcher book. Swifty's finished reading the book club book.
Yes.
Have you told them yet?
I have told them.
They finished reading it.
Wait, I've never played it.
And I feel like I finished reading it too because Swifty told me everything.
I needed someone to talk to about it. And then I read like a few passages from it.
Yes.
I was like, listen to this.
You didn't do it with our accord though.
Our accord?
Yeah. You were like, I'm going to read some passages to you. And I was like, okay, on one condition.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to tell them what the condition
No.
is? Okay, right.
I just remembered though. You broke the terms of our agreement.
Well, you didn't call me up on it, so, you know. Not really my fault.
Fuck. I didn't. You can all guess.
Wee. I bet you enjoyed me reading it though,
Yeah,
because it's good.
it was good.
Which book is it? It's The Secret History by Donna Tartt. I'd love to join you for the night game, but I don't have it. Don't have it.
Which one? Chivalry.
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 Do I have chivalry?
Chivalry. I can't speak. I don't know how to words. Chivalry. Hold on.
Chivalry.
Chivalry.
Is it a new one coming out? Is it
No,
a sequel?
It's old. It's old as balls.
This is Chivalry 2.
Chivalry.
Chivalry. Chiselry.
Chisel.
Chivalry. Night is
I want to play all the
sworn
new
to
games.
valor.
I want to play Death Stranding with the baby. I want to play all the things.
Ooh, Death Stranding 2 is out apparently tomorrow. My dad's birthday was yesterday, and he told me in a previous message that he was looking forward to Death Stranding coming out on the 26th. So when I was sending him a birthday message, I can't read it the text verbatim, but I was like, oh, it's almost close to. I was like, it was like, happy birthday. It's almost close to, and I'm like, I can't write Death Stranding in this birthday message. So I was like, happy birthday. It's almost close to Death Stranding 2.
V, I'll play Red Dead Redemption 2 again. I'll do it. What does it mean, V, when it says partial controller support?
It means you can only use your left hand.
What?
I don't know.
What? What does that mean? Are we going to continue streaming Delta? And we certainly are. I don't know, I'm playing keyboard. I hate you. You will never make me. What's that game where people on my Blue Sky timeline keep drawing the cute boys together, but they're knights? What is that? What's that one?
I don't think that's a game.
It's a game.
Is it?
People keep tagging it. For the king or something? For the kings,
For the king's men.
For all the kings.
All the king's men. All the king's horses.
King's Quest. No, it's not King's Quest.
Is it called Hump and Dumpies? That's what it should be
no.
called.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2?
Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2? Yes.
Yep, alright.
Yes.
You could call them Hump and Dumpies.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. People keep shipping these two characters from it. And there's one person I follow who does incredibly cute and lovely artwork. And their lovely artwork and their brainworms is pulling me towards this game.
So alright, I'll read it on this then. Full controller support is we guarantee you can do the whole damned game without keyboard or mouse. Partial support is anything short of that.
So we're in wild territory.
You can't hit the pause menu.
We're in no man's land. Yeah. We'll see if I can find this for you. Kingdom Come Deliverance. I'll just put Kingdom Come. I'm sure that'll get some stuff. Where are you, good artist?
I mean, if it's just keyboard for online multiplayer text chat, I mean, that makes sense. Nobody likes entering words with the controller. Nobody. Could be anything. We don't want to map controller inputs.
Okay,
Scroll across many buttons. What?
I've discovered that I can't find the artist because when I type in Kingdom Come, there's too much ship art for me to locate the one that I like.
People love boats.
People really do be loving boats.
People be loving boats, love boats. All
I should have anticipated this.
Yeah.
Lolly, lolly, lolly.
I like this system where if I flick the controller, it locks the eyes.
At some point, I'll come across some in the wild organically, and then I can throw it at you guys. That's gonna have to be what it is. You having fun?
I like it. It's like how real eyes work.
Okay, I should stop looking. I'm not gonna find it.
Hey, you're not talking to me, so I'm playing with my eyes.
Alright. I'll just leave Kingdom Come Deliverance up on my Steam page so I don't forget. I was gonna do some art! I was gonna do some art!
Okay.
Ah!
I want to talk about one last thing.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, well, there's maybe two things. But you can do art while we talk about them.
You know that piece of art I did yesterday?
Yeah.
I just realized I did it really small, so it's not print size.
That's all right.
Oh, cool.
I'm not gonna get mad at you anymore.
You're not.
Anymore.
I'll make this one big. I appreciate it.
Dig rabig Elio
Teg
trot.
regim regim. Emok no SEO trot. Warg poo fup poo.
Yeah. While we were on the trip, Swifty was like, I keep making VOD art as if it's like a storyboard and just illustrating what's happening. I want to make things that are a little bit more like stylistic or like a little bit more abstract. Like, how did you put it?
Yeah, a little bit more abstract, more focused on the storytelling.
Yeah. And then she comes out with that fucking piece and I'm like, okay.
Well, it's because we had that discussion and I was like, well, let's do it then.
Yeah.
Well, let's do it then.
K-pop demon hunters, huh? That tiger, huh? I love them.
Oh,
I love them so much. There's a
my intent was that maybe we could pan up it. Just talking to V and Artie about the fact that it's sized weirdly. I'm sorry I sized it like that. I don't know why I was doing that. I think I thought we could pan up it or something. Aw, Artie, that's sweet. Thank you.
Do you want to show them the art that we're talking about?
Oh, I could.
Okay.
And yeah. The tiger is the best character.
Tiger's best. We'll get back to that. We'll look at Swifty's art first.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Are you showing it?
I will. Give me a sec. I need to put NDI on. Wah, 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 wah. Okay, I'm screen capturing.
Okay. There it is.
Here it is. Here it is.
Here
For
it is,
anyone who's
everybody.
been watching NSFOL and is caught up, you'll know who this is. For people who aren't caught up, I'm not going to tell you who this is. You're going to have to catch up. Yeah, episode 25, hype. Wahoo!
There you go, everybody.
Yippee! Wahoo! It's a really friendly guy who's definitely gonna help our party and be cool and hang out with us and probably bake us cookies or something. This man will probably see our party and be like, you guys, it's been so long. Wow, we should hang out. Let me make you some soup. Very friendly. Yeah. He's older Ritz. Wow. Episode 25 is like up there. I think episode 7 is still my personal favorite, but episode 25 is like super close. It was so good, guys. Everyone should go watch episode 25. It's a new season. Hey, if you want to hop on board our D&D. Actually, that's probably not a good place to recommend people start. But it is a really good episode.
I don't know if it did, Martina.
It's a really good episode. It's made better if you've watched season 1 because it's very relevant.
Yeah, don't watch season. Don't just. You could jump in on season 2. Yeah, it's a new adventure.
You could, but you will miss some of the context. Start the most recent episode and watch them all backwards. Oh, Hi, Dak Kotek. Dak Kotek. There we go. Dak Kotek.
Hi.
I'm happy to have you here. But yeah, we're doing a different piece today. We're doing the Lifty of the Rock.
Oh, the Lifty of the Rock.
The Lifty of the Rock. So I'm going to switch over to that. That's cool. And you can talk about the tiger.
Okay. I will in a sec. Good to have you again. Hope you had a good trip. Thank you, Blue.
Thank you.
I hope you had a great weekend. Is that John Ennersfall?
There he is, John Ennersfall.
There he is.
That's Lady V. See, so this is the
Hell
new
yeah.
one we're working on, which I only have a sketch for so far. But we're going to have everything that's happening down the hall with the wizard and Kova in the background. And this is going to be like almost a negative space foreground element.
Yeah.
So Evangelion of me. You're seeing where a lot of my art leanings are coming from now that you're watching Evangelion. Yes.
Remember the thing you said you were going to do?
Do I remember the thing I said I was going to do?
About the thumbnail.
About the thumbnail.
Yeah, that thumbnail.
Thumbnail.
Yeah.
Oh?
Jesus fuck, man. Yesterday, Swifty was like, I'm going to show them the thumbnail. I'm going to let them know that it was like from your initial thumbnail idea.
Oh, I thought when you said something I remembered I had to do, I thought you meant like artistically.
No.
There was something I was meant to be doing to it.
Never mind.
I knew it. I knew it though.
Well, I wouldn't have said anything if you hadn't said anything yesterday.
Sure,
we're like, I'll
you
tell
wouldn't
them.
Sure you wouldn't have. So credit to Doig for the initial thumbnail for this, which he sketched down in my sketchbook. And I was like, that's fucking rad, dude. What about this? And then I did a slight alteration.
The alteration's way better.
Well,
I had him facing the other way.
yeah, Doig's was from behind, and I was like, no, I want to see his face.
Yeah.
I want to see his face.
I like how scary Ritz looks.
Yeah, speaking of his face, we're going to sketch it in a little bit.
Yeah. You know.
Even though you won't see it, I just need to know where everything's located.
Okay. Yeah, you're going to keep it as dark as that, right?
Yes, I am.
Yes, good.
I'm just making sure that I know when I do the actual proper lighting, I need to know exactly where everything is, like his horns and stuff. So go ahead. Tell us about the tiger.
I love the tiger. Every time the tiger was on screen, I was like, he's my favorite. It gave me such joy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, who else here has seen Demon Hunters?
K-pop Demon Hunters came out, I think, last week. Oh, good film. Fun film. I love that tiger's energy so much, dude.
It's so you. It's what you would be if you were in that world.
Yeah, that tiger could take my soul.
You'd let it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. That if you could have that as a pet, you'd be so happy. You'd be like, worth it to be a demon, actually.
Yeah. Down my soul to get cute tiger. Let's go.
Such a polite boy, though.
I didn't realize they were gonna watch it on this Saturday. I was like, when we well,
we were away anyway, so we couldn't have.
Wait, did they watch it? Did they watch it on the Sunday? They must have watched it on the Sunday because we watched it on the Saturday.
We were away either way.
Yeah. Yeah. When we headed to the hotel, I was like, we'll go to the hotel and we should watch a movie. And I know the exact movie I want to watch with you. It's K-pop Demon Hunters. So we did.
Yeah, we had a good time with it.
And we laughed a lot.
I had a few issues with the storytelling, but
yeah.
I had a good time overall. I always have issues with big film storytelling. I think it's frequently because like there's a lot of pressure on people to get things done on a certain time scale and a lot of hands in the pot.
Yeah. Apparently, the director has been working on the movie for a long time.
Oh, really? How long?
Long enough to have a daughter named after the main character, and the daughter's like 7 or 8 years old.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a great time with it, V. It was a good ride. Even though I have just a few small gripes, it didn't stop me from enjoying the movie. Oh, your hotel was on Canary Wharf. Ooh, fancy. And you got a free boat ride across the Thames to get there.
I would have thought it'd be a bird ride with all those canaries over there wharfing.
The place we were staying was in Paddington, and there was a little boat cafe outside on the canal, and it was really good. It was really good, guys.
Yeah. Paddington like the bear. Yeah,
exactly like the bear.
I tried to get Swifty to watch Paddington in Peru because we were staying near Paddington. No luck.
Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, we're in a pretty nice area. I would stay there again. It was nice.
Mm-hmm.
It was very like modern and built up and stuff. But I had a really cool amphitheater sort of setting with a bunch of like food places circling around it. I love how stubborn Swifty is when she thinks she won't like something. Yeah.
What, like Paddington?
Yeah.
Sorry everyone. I know everyone loves Paddington. I'm not the Paddington fan you think I would be.
I see you, faker.
We watched Ballad of Buster Scruggs as well.
Oh my god. We did not know what we were walking into with that film. Swifty was like, I've heard this is good. And I'm like, okay.
And it is good. The first section, that character is so Wanda from Wonder Woman.
Oh yeah, Lady V. Kira is Rumi. After we watched the movie, I was like, good job. Redemption. So when Rumi in the film goes, I'm everybody's type.
I'm everybody's type.
We were like, hey, like, Teen Wolf reference. And then I looked up after, I was like, wait.
Yeah. We were like, do you think they put that in deliberately? Because Arden Cho would know.
Would know it.
Yeah. I'm everybody's type. Jackson appeared in the K-pop Demon Hunters movie, everyone. Jackson's real. Jackson confirmed. He's back.
So good, man.
Oh, so funny.
So yeah, that was fun. Yeah. Arden Cho, who plays Kira, plays Rumi. Who we, for a lot of the movie, thought was just like a cute name for them being roommates.
Yeah, for like way too long, we were like, oh, because they're roommates. They're calling them Rumi.
I trust you, Rumi. Yeah, of course. Yeah,
and then people who weren't living with her started calling her Rumi, and I was like, wait. This is just a name. Hey, Ruby. K-pop Teen Wolf Hunters. Damn, that'd be really good though. And they were roommates.
Yeah, as soon as there was the scene where the three hunters meet the Saja boys for the first time.
Oh my god.
As that played out, I was like, you gotta tell V to watch this.
It's too late.
Not only would they watch it in slow motion, this thing would be paused so many times.
Abs. It's so funny. The absolute gasp I heard from you when the tiger first came on screen.
Yes. Second time, I guess. Because he was being more evil when you first saw him.
When he emerged from the shadows, I was so like, oh, it's evil, and then they knock over the little pot, and I'm like, okay. They're just polite, actually.
Totally my whole aesthetic. Everything I like contained in that tiger's tiny brain.
That tiny, tiny brain with the little wall eyes.
Oh, what's with the hat? I made it for the tiger, but the bird keeps stealing it. And then that fucking look from the bird killed me. Killed me.
It's like one of my favorite lines. For sure.
Sorry, if you haven't seen the film, go watch the film instead of watching us. A better time, and then you won't get spoiled.
Yeah, don't let us spoil it for you. We'll stop talking about it, but it was fun and good. I really like the way they push the animation. They push a lot of the expressions in a really fun way.
Yeah, but I really like that they weren't afraid to like put an unappealing like key in there. Like when they were like really erring, like you got to see that anger, frustration. It was good. Like I don't even just mean when they were like super stylizing them so they were like larger than life, like stuff where they were like really off model. I just meant in the general kind of like mouth shapes was really good. And then you got your little demon boy here. Your little tiefling guy.
Yeah. He's doing his thing.
I totally thought their manager was going to turn out to be a demon. No lie.
Yeah, you thought he was going to be evil.
I thought he was just going to be like, yeah. I thought he was like too good to be true. Wait, hold on.
We should stop talking about it. We're spoiling it for everyone.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Yeah, it was nice. It was a really good time to be able to watch a bunch of movies and stuff with Doig because it's been so long since we've just watched anything together.
Yeah.
Or just hung out together.
Yeah. Thanks you. It was good. It was a good weekend.
Okay. So
I know where you're gonna wait, I know what you're gonna talk about.
You're gonna go back to work. Damn, I was gonna tell you specifically, V, but it's okay, I'll tell you another time. Oh,
I don't know what you're gonna talk about. What are you talking about?
I was just gonna tell people about the travesty of what our day was.
Yes. That's what I thought, but you're telling V specifically?
Well, because I thought V specific would find it very funny, but I can retell V another time.
Okay.
You know? But yeah, okay, so one of the things I was really excited about was to go to the planetarium. Because I love planetariums. So we planned on Monday, which was our final day, to spend it going and visiting the planetarium.
Yes.
In London, right?
Yes.
So we get on a train to go all the way there and everything. I convinced Doig to get off at slightly the wrong stop.
Okay, yeah. I'll explain why that was later.
But it's fine. We have a walk through a park. Like we have to go through some back alleys and stuff, but we find the place. It's fine. We find the place and we get to the door and it's like, okay, it's this much to enter. And Doig is like, this doesn't look like the thing I saw that I thought it was. And I'm like, this has to be it though, right? This is it. This has got to be it. So we buy tickets and they're not cheap. We buy tickets and we get ushered into this courtyard and we just stood in this courtyard like, this is weirdly small. Where's all the planet stuff?
Yeah.
There's like 3 buildings and a few plaques. Like, where are we? And Turns out we got tickets for the observatory.
We got tickets for the Royal Observatory.
The Royal Observatory rather than the planetarium. Which, to be fair, was still super duper cool.
We learned stuff.
Yeah, but we didn't realise that the planetarium was not part of the observatory. Like, and the two things were linked together until, like, way too late. So we went to, like, a talk at the observatory. We learned a bunch about the instruments that they used and everything.
Yep.
We saw a huge telescope, which was awesome. We briefly got to glance in the gift shop. But we were having to rush because there was a show at the planetarium we wanted to see at 2:30 or something. And we were like, well, that's going to start and it's got to be around here somewhere. We haven't found where it is yet and we don't want to miss it.
I don't think we even got to see the building that had all the clocks in it.
No.
That was there.
No. So it was getting close to a time, so we asked one of the security guards, hey, where's the show? And they were like, oh, well, that's not here. That's at the planetarium. And we're like, where the fuck are we? And he was like, the observatory is a completely different place.
They're next
the
door.
planetarium is next door and it's completely free. And you just had to go the other direction.
Yeah.
When you walked into the place, and we were like, no.
But
And
we got like pointed by the door, like the guy on the gate. We're like, hi, we would like 2 tickets for this planetarium show. And he's like, that way. And
He
I'm
was like, I can't give you those because I don't work there.
yeah.
But he was like, I don't know if you'll have time. And we walked down the road and it was literally like 20 seconds away.
Yeah.
And we were like, I think we have time.
Yeah, the old man that we were talking to was like, "Oh, I don't know if you'll be able to make it. You have to
now.
arrive there like 10 minutes in advance." And we're like, "Oh wow, okay, is it
Okay.
far?" Oh, we're like, "We'll just
We'll just
go.
go. We'll book it. We'll
and
go.
even if we don't make this one, we'll try and make the next one."
Yeah.
Like what felt like 30 seconds later, we were at the go.
Yeah, it was so close. It was so close. The planetarium, which is completely free, by the way.
Yeah.
So we wander in there, and I'm starving because I've had nothing to eat all day.
Yeah.
I'm like almost passing out because I've had no food and no drink, and it's a super hot London day. And there's a cafe right there, but we're in such a rush because of like what the guard said about like needing to be there early that we just run and get the tickets.
Yeah.
And then we go to this show, which is like, it's okay.
It's all right.
It's okay.
It's good. It's all right.
It's just though a show where it's like, okay, so here's what you can see if you look up at the sky right now.
Oh, you were whelmed. You were underwhelmed by that show.
You can see this thing, and you can see this thing, and this thing. It was very funny to me, in the show, the effort that the guy who was narrating it went through to try and reassure people that we weren't all gonna die. Because he was like, in a couple of million years, our sun will turn into a red dwarf.
Billions of years.
Billions of years, it will turn into a red dwarf and probably envelop the Earth. But that might not happen. It might not envelop the Earth, and
we might move the Earth out of the way
then
before
it will
then.
explode. But it'll explode in a really chill way. It'll explode in a really chill way over billions of years.
Yeah, because our sun's
slowly cool.
Our sun's so small compared to these
And,
other stars. They
anyway,
won't tear itself apart like the bigger ones do.
Let's not think about Earth anymore. Over here, there's another sun that'll explode much more violently. So let's look at that, and that's ages away. And we may be orbiting a black hole, but we're on the outskirts, really. We're on the outskirts. So
Oh yeah.
even though it's consuming everything around it. Yeah, it was really funny.
But we got to learn that there was a new telescope. Photographs are coming out
The
yesterday.
Rubin telescope,
Yeah.
named after the lady who discovered dark matter.
Yeah.
They built a telescope in her honor, and the first images from it were released yesterday.
They are incredible.
They're so cool, guys. They're so cool. But we went to the planetarium show, and then we got out and we're like, now we can explore the planetarium. We're so excited. Finally, I get to go and see all the planetarium stuff. Like 2/3 of the planetarium were closed. for refurbishment.
Yeah.
So they had one room.
They had one room. Okay. Now,
The room was really good.
That was our experience. You want to talk about the room?
The room was really good.
The room was
I was
good.
just going to say that it was awesome, and I had a really good time in the room. I got to touch a rock from space.
We did get to touch the rock that's like 4.5 billion years old.
Yeah.
It's less rock and more a hunk of metal.
Yeah, it's just metal. It's just like iron and tin or
Meteorite.
something.
Iron and nickel, I think. Maybe.
It was really cool. The planetarium bit of the show that we did get to see. It was just photographs, but it was really awesome.
We learned stuff.
And we were like, well, we got half an hour left. We did want to go to the Maritime Museum.
Okay, let me set the scene for everybody, okay? When Swifty was like, I want to go to the planetarium, I was like, okay, let me figure out where that is. Oh, cool. Oh, there's that, but there's also like the Maritime Museum and the Cutty Sark. That's cool. Mm-hmm. So then we were looking at ways to get to there, and it was like, okay, if we get the Thames Link, we can get off at either Greenwich or Maze Hill. I was all fine. I was like, well, what stop do we have to get off at? And so she's like, I think it was Maze Hill. I was like, well, that is definitely closer to the park. But if we got off at Greenwich, we would get to like walk past the Maritime Museum and stuff and go that way. But I guess if we get off here, then we can walk back via the Maritime Museum and see what that's like.
Yeah. Now, to be completely fair to me, the reason that I said Maze Hill is because we looked up directions on the iPad.
Yes.
Of how to get to the planetarium.
And it suggested Maze Hill.
It was like, go to Maze Hill. So I was like, okay, cool. That's the stop we need.
So we have... It's basically like 40 minutes before anything closes. So we're like, well, we'll go by the Maritime Museum and see what that's like.
Yeah, and see how good that is and stuff. But the main thing for the day, the main attraction was meant to be like the planetarium.
Yeah.
So we're like, well, we've got half an hour, we'll swing by. We go into the Maritime Museum. My guys, it's the coolest freaking thing I've ever seen. It's this huge building with so many exhibitions in it. So many incredible things to see.
We walked in and the tour guide guy on the front desk kind of was looking at us and he was like, you know, anything I can help you with? And
we were like, yes. How do we see stuff as quickly as possible?
How do we see the most stuff? And he took like 2 minutes to just explain stuff. And we're like, okay, thank you. And as he was explaining it to us and he took us over to the map, we both realized that we'd fucked up.
Yeah,
and this was the coolest place.
This is the coolest place. And this place is huge. It's like 3 floors and each floor has like 3 or 4 galleries and exhibitions on it. There's like one on pirates. There's like one on space, guys.
We could have spent 4 hours here.
There's one. We have half an hour, so we speed walk so fast. We see so much amazing stuff that we want to look at more but can't.
Yeah, it was like astronomy photograph competition
on the way out. There's an astronomy photographer of the year competition gallery.
Yeah.
Of astronomers who have took amazing pictures of space and been shortlisted for like this award that the best photograph of space of the year like is awarded every year.
Yeah.
So we go through this gallery and it's bigger than the planetarium.
Yeah,
and it's better than the planetarium.
There's more space photography and space stuff in the Maritime Museum than the whole of the planetarium.
And we're like, no! No!
It's at Greenwich Park, Maritime Museum.
The security lady literally has to chase me out of the space photograph exhibit because I'm in there.
It's time to leave.
She's like, you have to go, and I'm like, and we're like, we can't come back tomorrow because we have to leave to come home.
Yeah.
So we failed, guys. We had a complete failure of a day. I nearly passed out from food and water.
Also, there is a whole exhibition about pirates that we completely missed.
It's on the lowest floor. We didn't even go to the lowest floor, guys.
So we're going back, right?
Yeah.
We're going back.
So we have to go back to London and we have to go to the Maritime Museum. And if anyone ever goes to London, go to the Maritime Museum.
And maybe go by the planetarium on the way out.
Yeah, see if it's open. The observatory was really cool. It just was, I was expecting a planetarium. To be clear.
We got to learn.
If you know what you're going for, if you know what it is, it's great.
I will say though, we got to learn about Hallie/Haley's badass wife.
We did get to learn about Hallie's badass wife.
But only because we read about Wikipedia articles after the fact.
Yeah, but still she was badass. So you guys know like Hallie of Halley's Comet, right?
Wait. No, wait. Was it no, it wasn't Flamsteed's wife. Keep going. Yeah.
Yeah. Flamsteed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys know about Halley's Comet, right? So the astronomer, the second astronomer royal, Halley, who they named Halley's Comet after he predicted its orbit.
Wait, no, it might
correct.
No, it might be Flamsteed's wife. I think it was Flamsteed. Let me look it up.
Flamsteed's wife.
I think it was Flamsteed's wife because Hallie Hallie had to do some shit when he first became.
I think you're right. Okay, so guys, for context, you know Halley of Halley's Comet, well, he's the second royal astronomer, okay? The first royal astronomer was a guy called Flamsteed, and he had the most badass wife. So basically, he did his astronomy stuff, right? And she supported him the whole way. And then, when he died, we were looking up the Wikipedia. Yeah, Flamsteed. Pretty cool. We were looking up the Wikipedia, and it was like, when Halley came in to be the second royal astronomer, he had to like get funding from the king to get new equipment because all of the Flamsteed equipment that had been used before him was missing.
It's fucking gone.
It's just gone. And it was discovered that his wife had taken all of it. And they sent the police round to recover the equipment and came back empty-handed because his wife was like, fuck you, no, it's mine now.
Well, we've extrapolated that she managed to fend them off somehow, but we have...
In my head,
it doesn't...
I'm imagining she beats back the police to stop them from taking her late husband's equipment.
For some reason, they could not recover it.
For some reason, they were unable to recover the equipment from his wife. She requested that when she died, she be buried with him.
Yes.
And then she left them £25, which back then was a huge amount of money, to erect a statue of him.
Yes.
To honour his research and his work. Which they took and then did not make a statue.
Yeah, she put it in her will.
She put it in her will. They took the £25, did not make the statue. But she asked for it. And she was also the one who published his work. Like,
yeah.
She paid for the publishing of his work. Without her doing that, we wouldn't have known his research. Like, his two most famous works were published by her.
After he died. By her, published by her,
Yeah, and everyone's like, wow, it's really mysterious how she could afford to do this because publishing is like a hugely expensive thing. And she didn't have much money after he left. I'm looking at him, I'm looking at each other like, I wonder how much equipment goes for.
She's owed a statue for sure.
Yeah, she sounded awesome.
Oh, that reminds me, there's a tombstone at the Royal Observatory that is like, beneath this is buried the grand man or this person and stuff.
Flamsteed again?
I don't know if it's Flamsteed. I think it was maybe someone else.
Okay.
But it was like, this is from the tomb. And it's like, don't worry. The tomb is still there. And it's just like, put this fucking stone back, you guys.
No, wait. Like, what the thing is they've got this person's literal tombstone.
Yeah.
The actual one.
Moved it away from the tomb.
Moved it to here and put a replica back in the actual graveyard. And it's like, my guys, you should be the ones making a replica. Leave his tombstone where it is.
Yeah.
Like, his family are going to want to visit it. Assholes.
So we learned about what meridians are.
Mm-hmm. Meridian
Which it's like, oh cool, there's one in Greenwich. I wonder how they calculated that. They just fucking decided.
They just decided. They were just like, here.
There are 3 main meridian lines at Greenwich Observatory because each successive new astronomer was like, fuck that guy's line.
My line.
I want my line and put a new one.
Honestly, fair. I'd do that.
At which point, after Airy, everyone else was like, no, this one's good actually. And we've continued to use the Airy one to this day. Anyway, yeah, nothing special about it. It's just a line that goes north to south at any given point of a line of longitude.
Yeah, it
except
can be anywhere.
Now the Airy one is 0. But the Halley okay, I've always heard it's Halley's Comet, but the guy giving the talk is like Halley.
And it's spelled Halley's. So
yeah.
I don't know if that's an Americanism.
It might be. So we'll say Halley because we're British. Ish. Yeah. I like that we went. I learned stuff.
Yeah, I had a great time.
Yeah.
I wish that we had an extra day afterwards to go to the Maritime Museum.
We learned that a lot of astronomy was funded at first because they wanted to navigate the oceans.
The ocean.
By the stars.
Yeah, that's why they funded the creation of the observatory in the first place. The king was like, I want maps.
The thing that really gets me, right, is like they were charting these stars. How the fuck do they remember which ones they have and haven't charted? That's what boggles me, you guys.
I guess they have maps. Star maps.
I guess so. I guess you could just look up and be like, oh, there they all are.
Yeah, that's that one. That's that one.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a mind blow for me, though, realizing that the old astronomer equipment that they used, what were they called? The mural
quadrant.
The mural quadrants that they used. They are just sextants. Sextants are just mural quadrants, but small.
They're just really
handheld
big.
Mural quadrants. I didn't know that, but it makes sense.
So the way it was all working is, they calculate at what point a star crosses the meridian. Transits, and they record the time as accurately as possible of when it does that. For some reason, that's the part I haven't joined on my head.
For some reason,
what? No, I know what they do. I just don't understand why. But it's important, and apparently it helps ships get where they need to go.
To find out exactly where they are in the world.
Yeah.
Bum, bum, bum. What are sextants? They are let me paste one in so you can see. So this is a sextant. There you go.
Yeah, look at that.
And then if I type in mural quadrant, this is the mural quadrant that we saw, one of them. These two things, the same. One's just small and one's huge. Ta-da!
I'm trying to work out if I know which one. I think that's the second one, right? That's the one not made of brass.
Yeah, this one is not Halley's.
No, this one is Halley's. No.
Halley's was horribly inaccurate because it all warped because it didn't have a brass frame.
Who was the one after Halley?
I forget. Yeah, the size does matter. I think the bigger it is, the more accurate it is.
Yeah.
Of course, they have different ways to do it now.
Well, the bigger it is, the bigger the distance between 2 degrees is.
Mm-hmm.
So the
more increments between.
Yeah.
Yeah, one is a sixth of a pizza slice and one is a fourth of a pizza slice. So true. So true. I really want a sextant though. I want to learn how to use one. I think that would be rad. La 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 la.
There's something quite Dragon Ball Z by this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nautical D&D campaign. Give yourself a sextant.
Hell yeah.
Says Darkvault.
I want to like properly learn to use it as well. Just so I think it'd be fun.
Yeah, we learned that at the point where they were trying to chart all these pendulum clocks don't work at sea, and therefore in order to keep time at sea they had to come up with these other methods, and they used, it was like star time rather than sun time as well. Like
yeah.
Sidereal time?
Sidereal time, which
Sidereal
is star
time.
time. Because as it turns out, solar days vary in length. They're not always 24 hours.
Yeah.
They're actually more like 23 hours, 56 minutes.
Yeah.
So astronomers actually keep different time to us. They keep sidereal time, which is time by stars, which is more accurate. And I guess our leap years account for that.
Yeah. Solar days vary. It's cool.
It's cool.
It's cool.
Yeah, we are getting scammed 4 minutes every day.
In Deep Space Nine, the planet of Bajor has 26 hours in a day.
Ooh, fancy.
So they keep going, I'll give you 26 hours, when they mean they're giving them a day. Yeah, a lot of fun, a lot of learning.
Good time. Good time in London.
It was interesting, like there was like the east-west divide on the Greenwich Meridian, and people were getting photographed there, and I don't share the same apparently the same compulsion to be like, I want to be photographed at this location. I don't have that inbuilt want in me. It's like, I'm content enough to have just been here.
I think a lot of the people who are our age also feel that way.
Yeah,
but I think But I think that's because like handheld cameras and stuff are something that happened during our parents' generation, like disposables.
Yeah.
And stuff. So it was a big deal for our parents to be able to go and get holiday snapshots. So it became like very much a thing with their generation where it's like every time we go somewhere we have to take holiday snapshots.
Yeah.
And it was exciting and fun and cool and new and awesome for them. But then for us, growing up with them as parents, our experience was every time we go somewhere we're forced to stop and pose for these pictures.
Maybe.
So we all grew up hating it.
Maybe so.
And
you definitely.
Being able to like
I
get
will
pictures
say
anytime we want.
I like taking pictures of you in places that we've gone because I like those, but it's because I like looking at you in places and remembering. But most of my photographs of Swifty is eclipsed by her hands.
Yes.
Yeah, when we went and got brunch on the boat, it was fucking windy.
Fucking windy, dude.
Windy
So
enough
fucking windy.
to blow things that
Off
were
the
on our
table.
table off our table.
So funny. It was very fun.
It was fun. You still remember that picture of Swifty on the Monkey Mountain? Yes. It was windy there too.
It was heckin' windy there.
It's a good picture. That picture is like 8 years old now. Jesus.
Just like me.
Just like you. Yeah.
8 years old, just like me. Anyway, yeah, that's that trip. How are you guys?
Yes,
How was your
pretty much our
weekend?
trip.
Hope you all had a good one. Well, I actually have to figure out how this hand works. I might. You wouldn't make me figure out a hand. Oh yeah, this is the hand with the friendship bracelet, isn't it? Thank you for the reminder, Artie. I will actually remember to draw it this time. Didn't really do much over the weekend, just been drawing. Sounds fun though. Oh, Elden Ring Night Rain. Awesome. Shiv says I've been good. I'm officially qualified as a pathology lab assistant now, so I spent the weekend applying for jobs. Congratulations! I hope you get back some stuff. Some good stuff. Drawing a sorted up little halfling. Heck yeah. Oh yeah, don't worry, it's on his character sheet, but his character sheet, the actual hand that it's on, is scrunched like this anyway, in his pocket. But it's like on there. I didn't draw it, but it's on there. Listen, just believe. Brother, truth. But I've clarified in the D&D chat already that he's wearing it even if I don't draw it, because sometimes I'll forget. Awesome song. Oh. La da 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 dum. Schnoo! Hey, Schnoo! Aquaria Dragon says, I took my niece and nephew to the cinema on Saturday, but at Sunday I had to work, had a customer complaint. His falafel was cold. Started boasting he was a chef and he knew these things. And we gave him the film lid that said, can be eaten hot or cold. So yes, the comment that was glorious. That's so funny. What was he like? This is unsafe. Unsafe for my consumption. Oh yeah, I still have to catch your stream, Schnoo. I'm really happy it all went good.
Schnoo was streaming?
Schnoo was streaming.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Good job.
I want to make sure I get this negative space feeling good.
What were you streaming, Schnoo?
Yeah, were you just troubleshooting or was there other stuff that you were doing on there?
A 7-hour stream?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Pretty intense. Woo.
Ooh. Is that Mandalorian?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Ooh.
So how much of this line art are we gonna see? Are you gonna like make it
Oh,
light on
barely
dark?
any.
Oh, okay.
Barely any. This is more just for me.
Oh,
It's
cool.
going to mostly be negative space. Ooh. Ba ba bum ba 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 bum ba ba dum ba bum ba ba bum ba dee da da ba 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 ba.
Oh, I understand why you're whistling it now.
Really? Woo 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 woo. Posting could when you thought you'd only go for 3 to 4 hours. You must stay 33 degrees by the end. Ah! You just winged it. You started molding co-host Chow for Pilkmas. Oh, that's awesome. That sounds really fun. I need to, yeah, that sounds like it would be fun for me to listen to while I work. A little work along stream. Woo, 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 woo. Mm-hmm. Whoa. Zoom, zoom.
Maybe it's the text chat commands aren't working today. Music is, so it looks like StreamerBot still works. Curious. Wait. The Discord one is working.
The Discord one's working.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Martina was able to hold this.
You look so concerned.
I'm concerned. This was the point just before you said that you were going to share your screen or something, I think.
You look so worried.
So it looks like I maybe have to oh, turn off the thing.
Some shapies.
Here you are.
Yeah! I love the Schneebar sketches. So cute.
The mustache on the muzzle is real good.
Hell yeah.
This must be why you got boofed by Martina. You're in this sort of weird flux state, I think, after I pick you up, put you down.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. If I do this. Yeah, that's what it is. You don't reset to being properly in whatever you need to be in. What's this? Oh, thanks, Blue. I think I read that earlier. In the moment. Living in the moment.
Wow, wow. Oh,
Sorry.
you've destroyed the chat. I was just about to read it.
Trying to be authentic. Why can I never see the cursor? There you go.
Thank you.
Will that work on a currently running overlay? Let's test.
I think I want that gap. I want that negative space gap here between the ear. So even though technically the hood would go there, I'm gonna cheat it. Oh. Oh, Apple. Apple says my sleep schedule was fucked because of sirens. Don't worry, my family and I are safe, and I also had to make my animation setup mobile. I animated a few shots in the bomb shelter. Now there's finally a ceasefire with Iran, I can get back to animating my final project at full speed. Trying to be as happy as I can while current events are being events. Free Palestine, ceasefire now, fuck the war, peace in the Middle East, borders are a scar on the earth. That's so awful, Apple. I'm really happy to hear that you're safe.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. The fact that you're having to worry about like a final project and getting it done while you're like literally animating in a bomb shelter is wild. That's wild. Oh god. That's so scary. I hope you're doing okay. Sending so much love your way. So much love.
Oh, I can try. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's working. Okay. Let me try restarting, I guess.
And I will start again. There's something like so glorious about keeping things simple. Sometimes good. And you're like trying to figure out what it is you're implying with the shapes that makes it look right.
Okay, let's see if this works.
It's interesting, the most detailed thing I've drawn is the expression, and yet I don't like. I think I just like it when things are a bit looser.
It might be just that URL I'm trying to grab. Yeah, it looks like it's working again now. Yeah, it's the URL, but it wasn't. I think I fixed the chat commands at least. All right.
Bum 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 bum.
There we go. Yeah, for whatever reason, the chatbot authentication had to be re-upped. Fine. Looking cool, Swifty.
Thanks. I need to do like a shortcut where it just lets me hide my layer and re-show my layer. That'd be a really good shortcut to have.
Hi. Hello, Kuma. Hello.
You missed him.
Yeah.
Been coming and bothering you.
Oh boy. I just pushed him over. This angle of Ritz reminds you of Akuma from Street Fighter
Akuma.
or from something else. You pushed Akuma. I did. I pushed him over.
Pushed Akuma.
Good boy. He's a little too early.
Let me turn off the eyes. Everything. Is really. We'd be seeing Steve slightly differently here.
Why bully? I didn't push him over in a tough way. I just sort of pressed and like pushed him down slowly and gave him pets behind the neck. Or behind the ear on the neck. No bully. Only soft. You have to draw that someday. You're getting ideas. Raging Demon Ritz. Oh, that'd be awesome.
Oh, oh, ha, ha.
Because that's the moniker for Akuma, right? Raging Demon.
Oh, is it? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I think so.
Raging Demon Akuma.
Oh, nice. Feel like you're pushing the expression a bit. Yeah. Yeah, it's good.
Lol.
Ooh.
Ooh.
We're really surprised by how close building like houses and buildings were to the train when we were going between on the Thames link between Farringdon and Greenwich. Like, there was people's houses that were like literally like
Touching the train
six
tracks
6 feet from
almost.
the track. Yeah, crazy.
Hate to say it, but I'm gonna have to vamoose off.
Kind of a moose. That makes sense.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. It's time for me to get to work.
Very fair.
And also, we need milk, or I won't survive.
You'll just die.
Do you want to come with me and get some?
Yeah.
It'll be like a quick. I just want to pop to the corner store and get some.
Oh, we're not gonna do the walk.
I mean, we can do the walk if you want. If you wanted to do it, I'd do it.
Hmm. I want to do the walk.
Raid has been set up.
Ooh, well, thank you. I guess you're getting booted.
I'm leaving anyway.
Yeah, we got a bit of this done. I'm still playing around with it, as you can see. The main thing I think is going to be the background for this one, which is where what's actually happening is going to be shown. That'll be fun.
Yeah, you've still got the rest of the scene to kind of do.
Mm-hmm.
I like some of the torn energy to the silhouette that you've got in the rough. With his elbow and stuff, more than just the one that you've inked, if that helps.
What do you mean by if that helps?
Well, you've drawn his elbow being very solid and like a right angle, but in the rough color, he's got a little bit of a almost torn feeling to his elbow, and energy to that I like.
Okay, gotcha. No problem. All right.
Right.
We're raiding.
We're raiding Space Pirate Fenrir.
raiding.
I hope you guys have a great time over there. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Have a great time, and we'll be back tomorrow.
Until
then,
on a Thursday.
may the rest
Every day.
be filled
With
Bye-bye.
adventure. Take care, everybody, and goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye now. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye now.
Goodbye now.
Bye.
Oh, they're gone.
It's gone. The password is human.